Welcome to a new episode of Season Mode Sundays. Today we are starting a whole new series on SmackDown. Here comes the pain. So in Here Comes the Pain, we have a pretty good roster to pick from. We have the 2003-ish roster. So we have the Hardcore Champion, Rob Van Dam. We have, of course, Hollywood, The Rock. Scott Steiner's there as well. I know a lot of people want the big booty booty daddy. I know a lot of people want the big booty daddy, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure just yet. The thing that's putting me off Scott is because his finisher is a submission, and yeah, I don't know about submissions. There's also Shawn Michaels. I do love Shawn Michaels at this time. This is one of my favorite Shawn Michaels time. There's also Steve Austin, and we instantly be put into the main event. There's Triple H, Undertaker, who I think are champions or thereabouts, but Bautista, who's not Batista yet. He's somewhere in between, kind of like the early Evolution Batista. We've got the Big Show, Booker T, Brock Lesnar, of course. Don't know who that is. And then we've got Jericho, Christian, Edge, Guerrero, Goldberg as well, Hawk, Animal, Goldust. Is even John Cena as well. Maybe we should take John Cena, actually. That's a good show. You know what? We're going to take John Cena. We're going to select John Cena, and we're going to take John through the season mode here, and Here Comes the Pain. There is one question people always ask me. Why do you wrestle? I ask myself the same question every morning, feeling the pain, but I do it for so many reasons. The rush of adrenaline, the roar of the crowd, the glory of the championship, but I know there is more to it. Maybe I'm doing this to find an answer. Maybe when I get to the top of this squared circle, I'll find out something or other. Maybe I won't find out anything, but I guess. Oh, I'll step into that ring again tonight, because I know the view from it in there is unbelievable. Man, the graphics in this game are actually surprisingly good. WrestleMania was a huge success, but the dust has not settled just yet. The main event was awesome, and I think the fans are going to have trouble sleeping that night. That makes no sense. Then we should apologize ahead of time, because you might have trouble sleeping tonight as well. What have we got on tap for this episode of SmackDown? We are face to face with Stephanie McMahon, who's the general manager of SmackDown. Hi, Cena. Tonight is your first SmackDown of the fiscal year, and needless to say, I am counting on you personally as the GM and as Stephanie McMahon. I want to give the fans all you. I want you to give the fans all you got. Make me proud, and I will show you the road to success. All right, no pressure, Cena. Let's see if we can make it on SmackDown back in 2003. So the season mode's broken down into a few different options. Obviously, if you've seen the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode that I played as... Did I play as Booker T? I think I played as Booker T. You'll have known that I was able to free roam backstage and do whatever I wanted. In this game, not so much. You have a list of things you can do. So you can talk to people backstage by selecting move. Wow, that was a voice break. And you can go backstage. So here, if I go to the training room, I can talk to Rey Mysterio. If I go to the GM, I can talk to Stephanie McMahon. And yeah, it operates the same as SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, but it's a little bit more focused this time. And I think I kind of prefer it to be a little bit more focused. Shop Zone is where you unlock all of the cool stuff in the game, like new movesets, exclusive characters, arenas, attires, and loading screens. But with this game save, we already have everything unlocked, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just play the season mode. So you can also adjust your attributes. I don't think I can do that here. Maybe I can actually. I'm not sure. I think if I had selected. So when you do season mode, you can select between the base roster and the season mode roster, and it resets the overalls. So you can play as The Rock with 10 overall, and you can spend the season mode upgrading their attributes if you so desired. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with Cena here, but we'll find out. Here there's also the profile where you can see stats and stuff, but I don't think we need that right now. And there's also the ability to edit stables, but we don't need that right now either. So if we go to match, that'll take us to our match card. But first off, we can talk to Rey Mysterio. So let's talk to Rey backstage and see what he has to say. Hey, Cena, what's up? Don't you need adult supervision to hang around here? Or let's have a match. So we can start a beef basically with Rey, or we can have a friendly competition. Now, Cena at this time was a heel, but I don't know how I'm going to play this one. Let's play it friendly for now, because I like Rey. So let's have a match. Are you serious? Oh, less than a minute? I don't think. In dwarf tossing? That's harsh. I mean, we could try beat him in a minute. See, yeah, sure. The first match in the season mode is going to be less than a minute. Not if I hit you first with the 6-1-9. I was underestimating and got I lost points. Hey, but we did get our match though. We have a match with Rey Mysterio. Elsewhere on the card, we got Kurt Angle, Piper, and Taker versus Brock with the GM refereeing. Entering first from San Diego, California, I think. I can't remember. But it's Rey Mysterio with the Cruiserweight Championship, no less. Man, this was like peak Mysterio here, jumping out the stage with the Cruiserweight Championship that actually looks better than it did in real life. Look at these color effects as well. The lighting animation's actually pretty cool. But don't you forget who you're messing with. This is the Doctor of Thugonomics. In fact, this is very, very early John Cena. He might be doing raps at this point, especially with the song. But yeah, this is very early Thugonomics John Cena here. Alright, this is Here Comes the Pain. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Here Comes the Pain. I'm going to presume that you have, but I don't want to assume that you have or haven't. So let's quickly go through the controls here as we face Rey Mysterio. So circle is the grapple button, and using the analog stick in any direction will do a specific grapple. So if I do like up and circle, that is a power grapple. That's what this is. And you'll do a bunch of oh, he's going to block this, I think. Oh no, he didn't. Nice. Yeah, so that is a power strike. If you do left and circle, then that becomes a signature move, I believe. And these are 4 moves that are curated specifically for John Cena. They are like his 4 signature moves. And likewise, going right, I'm having a bit of trouble here with Rey, but if I went right there we are. That's a quick grapple. It's not necessarily quick in the traditional sense, it's just quick in that the moves I think are kind of more quickish or heelish. That's also fine. And down is submission, so if you did down, then you'll do a whole bunch of submission moves that kind of target limbs or do kind of stretches or just other kinds of damage. And that's the basics of it, really. The X button is the cross button, I guess, is to do strikes, so that's how you do like your kind of punches and kicks and stuff. Square is now the action button, so square, instead of reversing, which it was in the previous game, square is going to like get you in and out of the ring, I believe, and do various other things like this where you can kind of go over people. And then reversals are put onto the trigger buttons there, so right trigger is going to reverse your moves and left trigger is going to reverse your strikes. As we hit the FU on Rey Mysterio, throwing him 12 feet in the air. I don't know why that didn't go for a pinfall. We got a rope break there. I went for a pinfall, but it didn't work. Was I just slightly off? I think I was just slightly off with my aim, I guess. Let's see if we can win off of that gut buster there. Nope, getting a 1 count. We're going to have to go for another attitude adjustment, and that is A-okay with me. I guess we can take a second to talk about how awesome this game looks as well. Like, honestly, the crowd in the arena is so lively. And then when you look up to the sky, when you look up to the roof, you can see all the lightning rigs and stuff as well. Like, this is a really well-detailed game, and like the stages look amazing as well. Like, for what they were kind of able to do on the PS2, I know technically the later games do look better, but honestly, this game just looks fantastic. And full transparency, there is a little bit of modding going on here, and we do have some up-res textures, and we also have a widescreen patch, and there is also a mod to remove a lot of the shine on characters, because the characters have this weird shine on them. Oh my god, there we are. Yeah, there's this kind of weird plasticky shine on a lot of the characters that I'm not a big fan of, but you can actually take it off through a Game Shark code. So, and it makes the game look a little bit more modern, I think. There we are. Second attitude adjustment. You can drag Mysterio here by holding circle into the center of the ring, going for the pinfall. Referee taking his sweet time. Thanks, Mike Chioda, probably. And that is that for the first match of Season 1. And we get a choice here. We get a choice to taunt, attack, or respect. And you know what? We didn't mean to undermine Mysterio earlier. I was just trying to have some fun. So let's show some respect to Rey Mysterio here. So although we get our arm raised in victory, the victory motions in this game play out kind of sequentially. So you usually got like a winning animation, it cuts to the person selling the damage, and then it's going to cut to my character presumably trying to shake the hand of Rey Mysterio. But Rey could theoretically refuse the handshake here. I don't think he's gonna refuse it, but he could. He's looking to the crowd, and he doesn't accept the handshake. That's very unlike Rey there. Well, the line's been drawn then. I guess we're not friends with Rey Mysterio. A limo has just pulled up on week 2. Who is inside? Must be one of those centerfold models coming to pick me up. My God. But we're not going to see who's in the limo yet. We have to wait for the show to figure out who's in the limo. But if we look backstage, who is available backstage? We can talk to Rey Mysterio again from the parking lot. Maybe we should do that. I want to kind of apologize for last week. Maybe he got the wrong idea. I wouldn't brag too much, Cena. I will keep getting up off that mat. The last man standing will be me, Mysterio. Do you... I don't want to be a dick, but like, do you want to fight again? Don't forget this, Cena. I will take you down, and I'm looking forward to it. A strong rivalry has been started. EXP plus 5. Does that mean that we are going to be facing Rey once again here on this episode of SmackDown, the second SmackDown? We're not even booked on the card, so we have no match this week. Well, elsewhere on the card, we have a US title match. Eddie Guerrero versus Matt Hardy, Tori Wilson versus Sable, and a major main event tag team match between Angle, Benoit, Benjamin, and Haas, the world's greatest tag team, although facing Angle is a bit odd. Okay, Eddie Guerrero retaining his US championship, Tori Wilson winning her singles match against Sable, and Benoit getting the win over the world's greatest tag team. Oh boy, oh, that's who was in the limo, Mr. McMahon himself. It's Vincent Kennedy McMahon to you, of course. The man who owns the whole industry, not anymore. Vincent K. McMahon. What is he doing here tonight? How are you all doing tonight? It's my Vince McMahon impression. Good, I hope. Actually, you should all be grateful. Grateful you have something to do tonight in this piece of crap town. Crap. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. John Cena. Me? John Cena? What have I done? You're a great talent, no doubt. You're not like these other low-life scum in this town. You actually have a future in life. Okay. But don't get too cocky that I'm out here praising you. Remember, all the WWE superstars are my property, and I can make you or I can break you. Whether you'll be in the WrestleMania main event next year or not is all up to me, so don't you forget that. That is all. Okay. McMahon already flexing his authority before next year's WrestleMania. You better not cross the boss. Why is he picking on, like, the lowest rung character in the roster? Why is he picking on me? I haven't done anything. This is week number 3. We have gone to the training room, and Brock Lesnar is here. He's not in a good mood, apparently. Why are you not in a good mood? Because why the hell do you think? Because punks like you keep getting in my way. I'm a former college wrestling champion. I'm a 2-time All-American. I can brag that I have beaten the best of the best in this industry. I'm a legend in the making. Do you want to be added to the list of people I destroyed and humiliated? Yeah, we don't have any reason to fight, bro. Then why are you here? Do you want to form a tag team or something? No, I don't want to form a tag team. You thought I was serious? You're not even in my league, pal. Actually, Brock probably would say pal. I would have done all the work anyway. Brock insults you, you lose superstar points. I'm playing this too passively. I keep losing superstar points. So superstar points are what you need to progress into the game, into the season mode, sorry. Yeah, so if we look at our stats here, we have 74 superstar points, which means that we're kind of like, you know, 100, I think like anything above 90 you can compete for the WWE Championship. Maybe 80 is like the IC and tags and stuff, so we can maybe go for like the kind of like, we can maybe go for the Intercontinental, I don't know, but either way, 74 is not a great place to be. We want to be higher than that. We want to get 99 is ideally what we want to have, because then we can go for anything really. I have checked the attribute points. You can't upgrade the attribute points in this season mode because I chose the base stats, but we can also see our kind of oh, that's pretty cool. You can see your record history here, so that is very cool. So week 3 here, we've been booked into a 6-man tag. So the first match here is a Cruiserweight Championship. Roddy Piper versus Rey Mysterio. I wouldn't have assumed Piper was a Cruiserweight, but Mysterio defends his title. Stevie Richards loses a 1-on-2 tag team match. Big Show and A-Train getting the win there, and we have been booked into the most random 6-man tag. We got Jimmy Snuka, Benoit, and Guerrero versus Rhino, Cena, and DiBiase. This match has started here, and Snuka's putting in the offense here. He's wearing shoes as well, which is a little bit odd. I don't remember the last time I saw Snuka wearing shoes. But anyway, we are controlling Rhino here because in the 6-man tag, of course, you control whoever is in the ring. Thank God that's been added to the game. But we are controlling Rhino here. The guys on the outside of the ring are generating meter. I guess they're taunting on the ring apron there, so they're generating their meters. So we just need to lay on some damage here and do some offense to Rhino. Hopefully, sorry, not to Rhino, to Snuka. We need to just keep the offense on to the point where people can have finishers, and then we should be able to get an easy win here in this tag team match. The guys on the outside of the ring here already have finishers. I've done a lot of damage here to Snuka. I just did a really cool submission move as well. But yeah, we are preparing here for the gore. I don't know how to do it though, so I'm gonna have to bear with me. Worst case, I can just tag it. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's gonna tag in Eddie Guerrero, which is okay. Oh wait, we can reverse this into gore, and then we press square to tag out, which will allow us to do a. I was gonna go for the attitude adjustment, or the FU as it's called at this time. And that's gonna be a based FU, taking him down. Oh man, I was really trying to get Benoit off of the apron there, but that's just not happening, so that's fine. We're gonna have to deal more damage here. We could potentially get a submission win with DiBiase. DiBiase is about to get 2 finishers, so he's going to be in a really good position. I don't know, I remember his finisher being the $1 Million Dream, but I don't know if he's got like a second finisher that can maybe do some more kind of, you know, normal kind of bump damage, but we'll find out. We go for the attitude adjustment off of that. Am I able to... I don't remember how to call people in. Oh, that is really unfortunate for them. That was so cool. Oh, bollocks. Actually, that kind of works out well for me. And we'll go up to Fate, who we tag in here. We're tagging in Rhino. Rhino does have a finisher. Oh, what a spear. Dude, what a sequence. That shit was awesome. And we hit one of them off the apron. That's fine. Oh, he tapped out. I didn't even mean that. Okay, well, we're going to taunt that one. I was trying to figure out how to get the people in the ring so that when I go for a pinfall, they'll knock them off the apron, but a win's a win. I'll take a submission win. I guess, unfortunately, I didn't get Cena didn't get the win. It was Rhino instead of Cena, but hopefully it still counts as a Cena win because it was a tag team match, so it should count as a win. Dude, Rhino's song is so good. Like, it's on my rotation. I listen to it regularly. It's so good. But Rhino, overwhelmed with emotion, it looks like, happy to have gotten the win by submission as he celebrates the win here on SmackDown. This is the 4th week on SmackDown. We have ran into Stephanie McMahon in the corridor. She's bigwigging me for a phone call. Hello? Oh, hey, how's your room? Who's she talking to? Okay, she's, this isn't a good time to talk. No, I'm sorry, that's nothing. Oh, right, thanks. Listen, all you need to do is sign the papers, and then, should I just like... I'm just going to patiently wait. Just fax the contract over to the lawyers. It will be all right. Trust me. Everything's fine. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you too. Bye. Oh, who's she talking to? What? You're still here? I didn't ask for you to come by. Can you do me a favor and shut the door on the way out? Bitch, she forgot about me. We're in a corridor. This isn't your office. Well, with that embarrassment behind us, we have another episode of SmackDown. We've got a triple threat US Championship match here. Eddie Guerrero, Ted DiBiase, and The Big Show. Eddie retaining his US Championship. And we have a tag team match here. Rhino and John Cena going against Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. And in the main event, Brock Lesnar and Undertaker. That's pretty good. But let's see if we can win our tag match here on SmackDown. I said this in a live stream a couple weeks ago, but Kurt Angle is unreal, man, in this era. I watched a match on YouTube. I can't remember why I watched it. It just happened to be on, I think. And it was Kurt Angle versus Brian Kendrick, then known as Spanky. And it was some kind of like beat the clock challenge for Kendrick. You had to beat Kurt within a certain amount of time to win a contract or something. I don't know what the rules. I don't know what was going on. It was just a random match on YouTube, but it was a really, really good match. Kurt made Kendrick look like $1 million. The crowd was well into it. They were very loud, and I was just thinking, like, man, we don't get that anymore. I don't think, like, the fans just believing everything that's happening in the ring. I don't think you get that anymore. There's too many smart asses in the crowd that, you know, oh, this is going to happen because this is how you book wrestling matches. It's like, just enjoy the show, you know, just enjoy what you're seeing in front of you, because I think that's what that crowd was doing, and they were having a blast. And they loved the match that they were seeing. But hey, it's a very, very different crowd now, very different society, I guess, really. I'm instantly reminded as well just how fun Here Comes the Pain is. Like, it's genuinely pick up and play. Like, fair enough, I've got quite a few mods running here. Like I said, I've got widescreen graphics and some other stuff going on here, but like, just this game is just crazy fun. The controls are so simple, the action is so fast, the character model, like graphically, it looks, even without these graphic mods, like these graphic mods are barely doing anything to the game, really. Oh, bollocks. Got me in the cross face. I'm gonna have to try and break out of this. I think it should be okay. Oh, I can reach for the ropes as well. Oh my god, this game's amazing. There's just so many like systems that are just automated as well. Like the rope break system is all automated, so you don't have to like manually crawl over to the ropes or anything. Oh, this game's just great. I really, really wish they'll never do it, but I just wish that like 2K would play Here Comes the Pain and maybe like just look at what worked here and then maybe implement it into the 2K series to some extent. I know there's so different games, like Here Comes the Pain is still firmly kind of in that arcade route, right? It's still an arcade game at heart, whereas the 2K games are very firmly in simulation. But games are supposed to be fun. I don't want to recreate a wrestling match, you know? I want to have fun. I want to do crazy shit that you can't do in real life. And that's kind of what Here Comes the Pain, I'm not proving it here, obviously, but like Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth and stuff, they let you like stack tables and do this crazy shit that you just would not be able to do in a normal wrestling situation or a normal wrestling game nowadays. Like crazy animations as well, like dropping people on their heads and having them like spin the fuck out. Like that shit's fun. That shit's really fun. I suppose I want to get the win on Rhino. I want to get the win from Cena here, actually. I want to make sure that I'm getting the rewards. What? Cena's got a back finisher? Holy shit, I did not know that. That's going to be a roll break. I accidentally knocked Cena off of the apron, which is very embarrassing. I'm really trying hard to get Cena in the ring. Not like that, though. I mean, that's fine. Cena's got... Rhino, please help! Rhino, please! Okay, Kurt's back into the ring here. He's got two finishers as well. I really think we're going to lose this match. There's not, like, if he's got two finishers, he's going to nail me, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. The benefit here is I think the angle slam is a back finisher. I think. So it's not easy to hit. Uh-oh. Okay, Cena's got a finisher. Oh, Kurt can hit me with an angle slam. Oh, thank God for the sell. I was gonna... Okay, I exposed the turnbuckle, but I didn't mean to. I'm trying to tag Cena in, but it's not letting me. Okay, Cena's now tagged in. We've got a back finisher, I just found out. Oh my God, Rhino, please. Rhino, please. Okay, I mean, that works. Oh, Benoit with the weapon. Oh, double DDT to Kurt Angle there. Well, using the exposed turnbuckle there while the referee's back was turned. This match is epic. It's just gone on far too long. If you guys want to fight us out the ring, that works for me. I'm going to try and get the pin off of the 10 punches in the corner. Not enough. I just think with Angle literally having two finishers, you know, this is very close to finishing basically at any point. The thing is, I would go for a submission, but the thing is, I don't know any of Cena's like moves, so I'm kind of just at the mercy here. I don't know, this actually could be a angle slam. It was an angle slam. I reversed it. You can reverse finishers by pressing both triggers at the same time. That's a big old power bomb. That hopefully should be enough there. 3, that was amazing. Okay, I reversed the angle slam into the huge power bomb. JBL would be proud. Man, that was a long match. A very long match. Oh, this time we're celebrating together. Okay, so I guess this game just doesn't have like 6-person or 3-team celebrations. But there we are, Benoit and Angle feeling the wrath of the gore and the word life, that back suplex, as well as the attitude adjustment, the FU. Welcome to WWE Backlash. Let's see if we are booked. And we are not booked on the show, unfortunately. So we have a Women's Championship, Jazz versus Stacy Keibler. And Stacy Keibler becoming the new Women's champion, congratulations to Keebler. We have a tag team championship, the world's greatest tag team defending the titles against Los Guerreros, and the world's greatest tag team getting the win. And of course, our main event being Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship, and Kurt retains his WWE Championship. With only 3 matches on the card though, we're going to have to really fight for our spots here, because that is unfortunate that we didn't get booked. King meeting me backstage here. Hang on there, Cena. I wanted to offer you a shot at the tag team titles. How do you feel about that? I mean, me and Rhino have been a good team so far, but I don't think I'm interested in going for the tag team titles, I'm afraid. So I wonder if I say don't challenge, I hope I don't lose any kind of SP, I guess. But then again, winning a tag team title would probably put us in contention for other things, but then what if I have to lose the titles as well to move on to other things? So I'm just kind of like, I don't want to go for the tag team titles. If that's the way you want it. Sorry to take up so much of your time, to be a dick about it. I just don't want the tag team titles. Oh, maybe I made a mistake here. The first week in May, and there's no one backstage to talk to, and there is no option. I'm not booked. I can't go back either. I was going to talk to Stephanie, maybe see if I can get myself booked in a match, but apparently not. So Eddie Guerrero is defending his US Championship against Benoit. Benoit becoming the new United States Champion. Steve Richards and Rico losing to Sheik and A-Train, and then a triple threat main event where Brock Lesnar gets the win over Rey Mysterio. It's a quiet week for us, a quiet few weeks for us now. We're going to have to pick up the pace here, Cena. Oh man, there's no one to talk to backstage either. This is the second week of May, and yeah, there's no one to talk to. So I'm going to speak to Stephanie because I think we need to get momentum going here. Maybe I shouldn't have turned down the tag team titles, I'm sorry. What can I help you with? I would request a title shot, please. You want a title shot? Here are the titles you can challenge for. Oh, so I can challenge for the tag titles or the United States title. So I didn't want to go for the tag title, so let's go for the United States Championship. I see, I'll put you down for tonight's title match. Literally tonight. But I want to see a great title match. Alright? If that was all, I didn't realize it was all it took to get an immediate title match. Alright, we are opening the show here tonight. Against Chris Benoit, we are going to be facing for the United States Championship. Alright, this is our chance here. We turn down the tag team titles. Oh my god, Benoit's got 2 finishers to start the match off. Of course, he is the champion, so I guess that's the champion's advantage there. But we need to dethrone Benoit. He's just won the title quite recently. I managed to reverse out of that, which is incredible. Yeah, he only won the belt like last week, so he could end up being a 1-week champion, which would be hilarious. Oh my god, please, 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 please. Yes. Okay, I'm actually pretty good at reversing finishers here. So those 2, the champion's advantage is now gone. Did not get any real benefit out of it because I reversed both of his finishers. So the thing about Benoit is he is obviously the United States champion, so he is a hard-working wrestler, but also he is a technical master. Regardless of what you think of him, personally, he is an outrageously good wrestler, and he is a submission and technical specialist, so I need to be careful about how we grapple here because he will just absolutely grab me and not let go, which is of course his MO at this point. You have to think though, if we win the United States Championship, that will put us in much better standing in the eyes of Stephanie McMahon, and maybe when we meet her in the corridor, she won't think that we're in her office. What a weirdo. Oh, I accidentally went for that clothesline, but I went over a duct. Benoit. Oh, 1 suplex into the 3. That was actually a pretty cool animation. Don't think it's even is it in the game anymore? Don't know. Oh, nice scorpion pin. Even holding on to the ropes there. Not enough to get the win though. Oh, we did hit the powerbomb on someone else in a previous match and got the win. I think it was against Kurt Angle, right? So let's see if we can get the win here off of that powerbomb. We don't. Also, I said that we did. Oh no, I'm not gonna let him. No, I'm not gonna let him do it. Oh wait, it's a no DQ match. What? Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be no DQ. That put me immediately into red though, so that is not good. In fact, can I check the match rules? No, I can't. Whatever, we're gonna go for the FU because you know what? Hitting me with a sledgehammer was super scummy, and you deserve. How is there rope breaks, but there's no DQ? That's very, very strange. But referee Mike Chioda taking his sweet ass time I'm going to see if I can hit him with a sledgehammer. Maybe I'll be very disappointed if there are somehow disqualifications. But he's not taking the hammer out of the ring. So the referee, that is, Pronouns pal. Benoit now going for a massive chair, no less. But that's not going to stop me. There we are. A massive elbow drop on Benoit, separating him from the ropes. That's one. That's two. That's not enough. I did not expect this match to become so hardcore. Oops, I accidentally threw it. Chop from Benoit. Going for the back suplex finisher on Benoit. Hopefully not a rope break though. The referee pushing me very close to the ropes. And that is it for Benoit's 1 week United States Championship. You know, I'm going to taunt the belt. I was going to attack him for a minute because he pulled out the weapons and made it personal. But you know what? I want to celebrate with the championship. So we have won the United States Championship. Oh, do we not get a cool animation? I'm definitely heel now. Definitely heel. If I'm hitting the referee and being a prick, then yes, I'm going to embrace that, being a heel. There we are. That is what we've been fighting for. The United States Championship. Looking very swish on Cena there. Ironically, Cena did actually win the United States Championship in real life. Not off Benoit though, it was off like Big Show, and he turned it into the spinner belt. We've been approached by Taz backstage. Hey Cena, next month there will be an event in London, and I was told to ask if you're interested in participating. So this will be like Insurrection or Rebellion, I guess. I will participate in the UK tour. I have no problems with that whatsoever. It should be a good trip. Alright, well we're going to the UK, lads. May 3rd, we are not booked, but there may be a cutscene, so who knows. First random tag team match, and Nikolai Volkov getting the win, but a less random tag team championship match. The world's greatest tag team defending their titles against Angle Benoit, but getting the win, so retaining the tag titles. And then Rikishi and Batista in a cage match, Batista getting the win. I guess that makes sense. Rikishi's not much for cage matches, although he has been on one. Oh no. The 4th week in May, and the boss is in the corridor, of course. Did you need to see me about something? There's someone I want to fight. You know what? I'm a heel. I'm going to embrace being a heel. So there's someone I want to fight. Is there something wrong with the match Stephanie booked for you? All right, then I'll listen to what you have to say. Who do you want to fight? Undertaker or Tori Wilson? Why would I fight Tori? What the fuck? It's a non-choice. Well, it's going to have to be The Undertaker. Surely it's going to have to be The Undertaker. Well, then, if you want to fight him that much, then fine. I'll give you your match. I'm expecting a good match out of you. There we are. That's how you get yourself booked. Okay, we're facing The Undertaker. Oh, dear. All right, we have an impromptu match against The Undertaker. This could very well be a careful what you wish for situation, as The Undertaker could easily kick my ass. Well, this is not going well for me, I have to admit. We've got some momentum here. We've got some offense going on here. But yeah, Taker's already got me in the yellow. He's almost got a finisher as well. My momentum bar is like barely filling up, so that's fair. Again, careful what you wish for. Man, Taker just hit me with like a move, and he got like a quarter of his signature bar, whereas I'm doing these moves and I'm barely getting anything. So it's just one of those days. Oh no, Taker's got a finisher. I mean, one reversal and it's basically done for at this point. I don't think I've not got much of a chance here against. Maybe I should not have faced The Undertaker. I can't even boost my stats. So even if I could get some good offense here on The Undertaker, it's not like I can improve my stats. It's still going to be as hard now as it's going to be later on if we end up facing him for, say, a championship or something. Well, there's no countouts though. Oh my god, please tell me. Please tell me I reversed that. Oh, I did. Hell yes, we reversed the last rides. Man, people are going to be hating me online. Just reversing everyone's finishers. All the dirt sheets are going to be like, that John Cena, he doesn't feed for no one. Gotta remember though, it works both ways, right? So we've got a finisher. Theoretically, I hope to God this doesn't happen, but there's nothing to say that Taker can't reverse the FU his own way. But we've got him up and we've got him down. I'm gonna have to drag him away from that corner, and he can reverse that. He didn't though. Okay, that is a pinfall attempt. Let's see if we can get the pinfall on The Undertaker off of the FU. And that was as close to the 3 count as you can possibly get. I did not mean to taunt. I accidentally hit my right thumbstick, which is really unfortunate. My god, I'm like hyper focused. I don't know how long we've been fighting now, but it's been a hot minute. Taker's got another finisher and I'm just like locked in. But yeah, it's not looking good for us. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We got Scorpion Pin here, and he's not looking too hot either. He's all no, never mind. Oh, bollocks. Okay. I thought he was gonna go for a finisher. He didn't. He's going for a Boston Crab. I think I'm in the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh my god, please. Yes! I did reverse it. I just had a feeling the fans are getting their money's worth here with this match. Me and Taker are going to absolute war. And unfortunately, I'm now at a point where my limb damage is really starting to pick up here. So every time I do a big move, I think I'm gonna have to sell it. Yeah, I've got head damage, I've got chest damage, head damage. So every time I do a major move, I'm gonna hurt, which opens me up for more damage. And Taker drawing blood, busting me wide open. This is not good. This is really not good. Bollocks. Alright, Taker got me on that top rope. Oh my god, as top as you can go. The superplex off the top rope. That is actually probably enough to beat me. But I'm not going down without a fight. But Taker handing me my first loss. And you know what? There's no shame in that. You know, the Undertaker is a beast. He is a former WWE champion. And I'm not afraid to say that he kicked the shit out of me. So thankfully it was a non-title match. So Taker does not win the United States Championship. But unfortunately I do suffer my first loss to the Undertaker, which ironically enough, I think I also lost the Undertaker in Shut Your Mouth. So Alright, this is WWE Judgment Day. We have a choice here. We can go to the parking lot and talk to the Undertaker once more, or we can go to the training room and we can talk to The Rock. Maybe we should... you know what? I'm going to square up to the Undertaker. He kicked the shit out of me last week. I have things to say to him, alright? You got something to say to me? Well, I'm busy, so why don't you beat it? Hi, Taker. That's someone. Hi, Tori. You're looking great tonight. Do you want to go out for dinner later on? Well, okay. Great. Sable is looking much better tonight. Yeah, fuck you, Taker. Sable looks so... I am not better looking than Sable? How rude. Don't you dare compare me to that woman. Yeah, screw you, you loser. Cena, what is your problem? Why are you throwing salt in the game? You improved your heal rating, experience +5. Yeah, take that, Taker, you dick. You know what? You may have beat me in the ring, but I'm gonna cuck you. I'm gonna stop you from getting your hole. Alright. I don't think we can go speak to anyone else. No, so you only get one chance to speak. That's fine. Let's see if we got booked for Judgment Day, and we did not get booked for Judgment Day. Undertaker pulling rank because I stopped him getting his hole. But there is the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Dudleys versus Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash. There are new Tag Team Champions. Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash becoming new Tag Team Champions. Kurt Angle defending his WWE Championship against Brock Lesnar and retaining. And the main event being the World Heavyweight Championship, Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, with Steve Austin becoming the new World Heavyweight Championship. What a Judgment Day. What a show. But we didn't get booked. But we do have a request here from King. Hang on there, Cena. I wanted to offer you a shot at a tag team title. How do you feel about that? I already have the United States Championship. I don't want both titles. That's how you want it. Sorry to take up your time. Well, that's fine, but I don't want two titles. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get booked at any pay-per-views, but we have at least won the United States Championship, and we are constantly being offered the tag team titles. Maybe we should go for the tag team titles. I don't know. But either way, we are heading into June and July in the next episode of Season Mode Sundays. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing the video because it helps push the channel to as many people as possible. With that being said, thank you for watching. Bye for now.